What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at 7 years in, do we regret moving to Australia? So let's see their thoughts on this, and this is by the channel The Bam Famalam. So an amazing channel which do videos around Australia. Shout out to them. Link to original video will be in the description below, guys. But let's actually hear the thoughts of being in Australia for 7 years. That is a long time to actually have a real image of how everything is, you know? So I'm really hyped for this video. Don't forget, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get it going.
To leave, already packing.
So when we moved to Australia 7 years ago, we was a little bit naive, full of hope, and threw ourselves into our new dream life, head first.
We lived here at Sales Lifestyle Resort in Peregian Beach. We absolutely loved it. We had a 3-bed townhouse here, and
Yeah, the audio is a bit off here for some reason.
couple of minutes away from the beach. It had a heated pool, a barbecue. The actual house itself, it was a small 3-bed townhouse, but we had to squish right into it because it was myself and Ben. We had one room. We had an au pair at the time. She had another room. And then our 3 girls were actually sharing a room. It was very tight, but we lived here really happily for the first 5 months until we purchased our first house. Naivety is a really
I think the audio was a bit off there. I don't know if it was a bit weird for you as well, but okay.
good thing sometimes. If we would have known what was coming, we might have reassessed whether we wanted to move to Australia.
So we had a dream mapped out of what we wanted when we moved to Australia. We wanted to go for beach walks, and we wanted to live in a big, modern, double-storey home. We also wanted a stress-free life with enough spare cash to enjoy new adventures.
Right? And stress-free life. That's what we all want.
We were happy to work hard for it, obviously.
We'd be lying if we said that the last 7 years had been easy.
Oh, look at that
to tell
wind.
you the truth,
You
it
can
took
actually
us a
hear
good
it as well.
3 years to settle. It took us a lot of time to settle financially, as we spent a lot of money when we first moved over. It also took us time to settle socially, because it's not unusual when you first move over for friends to come and go. It does take time to settle with this and to really find your people.
And the first 3 years gave our relationship a bit of a beating. You have to be on really good terms to emigrate together, because even the closest of relationships can feel those stresses. We worked really hard to stay on the same page and not let our stresses come between our relationship.
Fortunately, we both wanted the same thing. When we first were thinking about making the move to Australia, one of the non-negotiables that we had was that we would always be able to fly back if there was an emergency. We've always kept money aside for that very situation. But what we hadn't anticipated would be a global pandemic that would shut all of the borders down and actually stop us from travelling altogether for a few years. So there are things that, despite your best planning, that you actually can't control. And this meant that one of our non-negotiables was suddenly up in the air.
So in 7 years, we've encountered a few natural disasters.
So it seems like these guys actually made it through, you know, everything like fit perfectly for them.
Which has required us to pay close attention to everything going on around us for the sake of our safety. We've had to learn a lot about how to handle situations which are completely alien to us.
Despite the mountain of problems that we've faced over the last few years, see what I did there? The mountain. We've managed to turn it around out of sheer determination and to create the dream that we really, really wanted Australia to be for our family.
It did take a while, but we did end up finding our friendship circle. We surrounded ourselves with friends that we adore and have similar values to us.
It is pretty bamming hot here where we live on the Sunshine Coast, so we have created an outdoorsy lifestyle for ourselves. We love nothing more than to get outside in nature, and there's been
I think Australia is the best place to like explore nature, like literally go on hikes in the forest, explore different things. It could be a bit dangerous for sure with all the deadly animals out there, but wow.
Massive bonus to living here, which is that my hay fever is nowhere near as bad as it was in the UK.
Another unexpected twist to our 7-year Australia story is that we ended up living on a 10-acre hobby farm. This hadn't been in our plan, but it has enriched our lives with a whole load
What's
of
a 10 acre? I'm not too sure what that means, to be honest, but
new challenges and experiences. Living in Australia has brought a whole lot of unexpected experiences in our direction.
We have a big fat 0 regrets to moving to Australia, and the reason why is that any hardships that we may have faced have just taught us a lesson, and in all fairness, life wouldn't be much of a challenge if everything was too easy. The reason why we're thriving in Australia is because we've worked awfully hard at it, even when we've had struggles. If you enjoyed this video, there is plenty more coming in this Moving to Australia series, but in the meantime, you can check out this one.
Take my
okay, so yeah, they do have many videos on Australia. So if you guys want me to check out more of their videos, seriously, I'm gonna like this video. That was pretty cool. Was a bit of problems with the audio, but we still understood. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. If you got some similar story to these guys, I would love to hear them. But yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you for watching till the end. Don't forget, go smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.